Yesterday was the first time in a long time I've enjoyed a weekend of football again.
Yeah.
I know Spurs had their big day and they deserved it, but City, problems over there.
Mm-hmm.
Villa, I mean, don't let those results go under the radar. Villa like to draw home games and people just don't talk about it. When they win games, it's Arteta Emery doing the rounds on socials. But when they drop points at home, they shouldn't. No one's really saying anything. And that's not me throwing shade at them. That's more actually me being annoyed at people trying to rile Arsenal fans about it. But here I am taking the bait. But yeah, man, it was a good weekend. It was a good Saturday. I mean, I think Liverpool will batter Southampton and United, unfortunately, will be on the up under Anima. But I enjoyed my Saturday.
Yeah.
I was thinking, guys, but sorry, just while we're on the City Spurs thing, I mean, that's a phenomenal result.
Yeah.
I thought two things. The first thing I thought to myself was, I don't know if I tweeted it or not, I might have forgotten, but is that Spurs' best ever Premier League victory? And then I thought to myself, is that Spurs' best league win since they last won a title? I mean, I know we're not Spurs experts on this podcast here, but just generally thinking about it, have Spurs had a better league win than that in your lifetime?
They did win 6-1 at Old Trafford, but that was that was behind closed doors. So I mean,
and United were on a decline.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, this is.
I mean, this is.
I can't.
This is rare, though.
This result.
This is rare. I mean, when's the last time we've smoked a big team like this away from home? I can't remember the last. I mean, by a big team, I mean team that is actually good. I mean, I know you can bring in a 3-0 here against United, and a couple other results, but Man City, I know they're not at the top of the game, but it's rare to see that. It's rare to see a giant.
They absolutely smoked them, Turkish. They after 15 minutes, they battered them. And City had a few chances, to be fair.
Haaland should have had a hat-trick before Tottenham got a goal.
He should have, but Spurs should have had 2 or 3 more as well. Spurs should have had 2 or 3 too. I never thought I had as well was what's interesting about Spurs' record against City. I've not checked it yet, but their record in the Pep era against City is really good. I reckon it's probably they've won as much as they've lost against City, which is really strong. But then I thought, what's more impressive about that, and it's low for me to praise Spurs, what's more impressive about their record against City is it's across 5 managers. So it's not like it's one manager that knows how to get the better of Pep. It's like Poch, Jose, Conte, Nuno, Postecoglou. They've all got results against City in a way that we haven't. Have we beaten City more than once in the Pep era in the league?
No, not more than once in the league. I've got to say, I thought it was a real lesson in what do they say in boxing? Styles makes fights. I think. Yeah. I really think people really undervalue that in football. I think there are teams that are so well suited and matched up against others. Now, for any Spurs fans, that is not me for 1 second diminishing the performance, but Spurs under Ange will play. Whoever they're up against, 10 men, 11, whatever, they'll have a go. And that leaves you susceptible to a defeat at home to Ipswich, where it hasn't clicked. And so you're picked off and you're 2-0 down and the game has gone against you. It also can mean you're 2-0 up against Brighton and cruising. It also means you might lose that game. It also means you're 3-0 up twice in Manchester in one season at Old Trafford and the Etihad. They are just a side that on their day, Villa, look what they did Villa at home the other day, having, I think, gone 1-0 down. Spurs are a side that because they will play and have a go and be full throttle and stick to their principles, no matter who they play, they will get big results. But they will also be susceptible to some points. They've lost 5 games this season. That performance
it doesn't win titles, does it?
Well, that performance in so many ways should almost be a statement. It should be, hold on, it's early. Why can't we win this league? But then you see they've lost 5 games already this season. And so that's the toss-up with Spurs. I don't think Arsenal under Arteta will actually ever get that result. We might be a better team than them. We might also, on our day, play as good, if not better football than them. But our approach, whether it be to one game or a season, whatever, is not what Tottenham's is. So you have your pros and your cons. I don't think we'll have an away day like that, but we hope for a better overall outcome. But I think that's interesting. In football, styles makes fights sometimes. You can be better suited, I think.
What's the general consensus of feeling about it all? Because I'm not going to lie, I'm more frustrated than anything. to see City losing their third game in a row, and we're still behind. And that we've talked about the circumstances before, but is there an exciting element to it? Does it feel like the league is opening up a bit more? I kind of can't. I do see that, but without us being in the position to take advantage of it, the initial feeling, even seeing them get smoked at home and lose 5 in a row for the first time, 3 in the league, is if only we did what we should be doing for the first 10, 11 games. But Lee, let me ask you, is it excitement or is it frustration that you're feeling with City's form and us not yet capitalising, let me say?
Yeah. Listen, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying him losing and being like they are. But I didn't enjoy yesterday. Like, I didn't watch the game while I was out, but like I see it was on the phone. They were 2-0 up. When they went 3-0 up, I weren't happy. I'd have settled for a 2-1, 2-0, even a 2-2. I would have settled for it. But for them to go and win 4-0, a little bit of envy, because I think that City have been there for the taking. I did say, tongue in cheek, that we could go up there and win 4-0. I did say that, like, they're vulnerable. And I totally agree with what James is saying there, that, Tottenham are the team that does it. They do it to them all the time, bar one time. And in that game, by the way, they did have chances to get something from that game. It weren't like they didn't try. They had good chances against City, didn't take them. But which I think the thing that is getting overlooked on all this is that they should have been 3-0 up. If that was Arsenal missing those chances, we would have been pillared for it. You know what I mean? Like, Haaland should have been a hat-trick. 3-0 up, they should have been. Like, the first one he had the whole of the box to himself. His first touch was so poor that it allowed them all to get back into him, like, So since he had to go at Arteta, by the way, his form's dropped dramatically. And the thing is, I think with City, they're still a good side, but he's been like this unbelievable player for them. But he's letting them down at this moment in time. He's not quite at the standard that he is. And they've sort of come back into the pack. Can we take advantage? We haven't at the moment. But I still say we've had some tough games. We've got to beat West Ham now. If we beat West Ham, we can have another enjoyable Saturday, James. We can sit there and watch that game the following day, knowing that one or either of them got drop points. And you know what? I don't care who it is that drop points. Hopefully both. I don't really want Man City to go there and win and get their gravy train back on the way. So I think at the end of it, if Arsenal play like they did yesterday, listen, Nottingham Forest have gone to Chelsea, they've gone to Liverpool and won, and we made it look easy yesterday. So I still at this moment in time just concentrate on ourselves and get our form back. If we get our form back, confidence will grow. But yeah, a little bit of mixed emotions about everything yesterday. Like, I think really, like, from that City performance and what happened there. But I'm buzzing.
Quickly on City, if they lose next week against Liverpool, are they done?
No, because I think if they were to lose to Liverpool, I don't know, they'd be what?
If Liverpool win today,
Liverpool win today.
Liverpool win today, they're 8 points clear of them, no?
I think
if they win today, so they would be 11 points then, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but if we're saying City will be out of it if they lose the next one, then what are we saying about us? I mean,
exactly that. Like, you know what I mean? It'd be 11 points off of it.
We're saying we're back, Turkish. We're back.
Is that what Jordan's saying? Yeah.
But listen,
that's what Jordan's saying. Yeah, nothing. Not me.
If we win at West Ham next week and they don't win, then we're above them. And
obviously, a draw is the best result for us.
Yeah, I think a draw is the best result. But if we were to win next week, it would put us in a. Forget Liverpool at this moment. You know, we still. I still think City are the team. But if we was to go in front of City with the run that we've had and the injuries that we've had, we'd have bit your hand off for that at the beginning of the season. So, you know, Liverpool have changed the course of it all, isn't it? Like, you know, but listen, I'm praying for Southampton for a miracle today, like, you know.
I'm kind of going back on what I said a few weeks ago, which was I don't think we should be focusing on City, focus on ourselves. So I'm contradicting myself slightly here, but I wonder if a defeat City aren't right. And I looked at their injury list, and to be fair to City, I mean, Arsenal fans bang on about our injuries. City have got some players out, man. They've got a lot of players out, so that's going to affect you. But I just wonder if something's not quite right, if it's more than injuries, if it's about they've reached top of the hill, they've stayed there. At some point, you've got to come back down to go back up again.